drop my track. You did.
You say drop that music.
Kenny got the beats.
Yo. It's me, Djbigrob, your mama's favorite DJ. And to my right is
El Patrono, you already know what it is.
And to my left is
it's your boy Young D Marks, man. My nigga, you dig. Young Homie Podcast. Make sure y'all follow, subscribe. Y'all know how we doing it. Y'all know how we dripping. Y'all know how we splashing.
And for everybody, we are tied to the game. You hear me, y'all? So listen, we had some great topics popping off early, man. Like, geez, Louise. And the weather around here kept knocking us off, y'all. So, you know, shout out to the rain that stopped. Man, it was taking us down through that, man. Cutting us off right in the middle of deep conversations. But we appreciate it. We'll take it like that. It's like that sometimes. So, you know, for our audience, man, come back. But get back to what we started. And we had some more off-air conversations that was super duper fire. We was talking about relationships. And one of the things that we talked about in relationships is partnership. Like, where you at?
Tim, what's up, baby?
Sometimes you can want what you want. And, you know, you can be where you be. And you can go where you want to go. But you got to accept those consequences. Do you think people ready to accept the consequences? Let's start with you, D. Mark. What you think?
You say it one more time. Give me the question one more time.
Do you think that these people ready to settle in with the consequences of their actions that they did? That means you went out and chose the person you chose, and now you having the baby. You decided to keep the baby, and you decided to have a baby with a not. You think most men and women? You think most men and women ready to take those sacrifices for the greater good?
I think men always gonna be prepared to take that challenge on because they gonna have to. But far as women, I think they always look in their mind and think that they can change a man. You get what I'm saying? Like, they always think they could change that problem, like the baby gonna change that situation, and it really don't. You get what I'm saying? Like, it just make it a little worse because that person is just what he is. You get what I'm saying? Like, if you a good father and you get a bad baby mama, like, you just stuck with what it is. It's just what it is.
But
like,
I know, but do you think they, like, people don't want to own up to what their responsibilities is? That's either men who go out and just want to just sleep around and get anybody and give everybody and shoot any club up they come across, because, you know, shooting the club up is serious. You hear me?
I mean,
definitely.
You leave a lot of dead kids someplace.
I don't think they be ready, huh?
In a sense, that's just kind of like what they gotta. That's just what you deal with. If you feel like you're gonna go around there and be that reckless, my boy, you gotta deal with that on your own.
Yeah, you know, but I don't think dudes ready to really take their responsibility. That's why a lot of us run away from that responsibility, because they, you know, the club shot up.
Exactly.
Dead bodies all around the club.
Exactly.
Left on floors.
Exactly.
Left on shirts. You know what I'm saying?
I don't think the women necessarily be ready for the situation. It's just the situation at hand.
Say what you mean.
I don't think 9 times out of 10. Well, I ain't gonna say 9 times out of 10, but in certain situations, the woman is not even ready for what's finna happen.
So then, why do women fuck with can't handle and not shit ass people?
Because you got a Captain Hook on that motherfucker like Kareem.
The 2 a.m. dill pickle.
That's right. That deal.
Shout out to the deal.
That ill deal pickle, man. You got listen. It's very true. It's a lot of women that fuck with or mess with, you know, ain't shit ass niggas, you know, because of
status.
Just because of comfortability, just being comfortable with this person. You see what I'm saying?
He got a clothing store. He got money.
Yep.
He the scammer of the week.
Yep.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
The scammer of the week. Like, why?
That's a fact.
Yep. That's very true.
It's the illusion that they think that they gonna have something that they not. You know, and most men, like, that don't really got it, they gonna put their fronts up. I always tell people, like, if a person got a front, you know what I'm saying, kick it, then it ain't always the sin. Like, just give it a week. If you like somebody, give it a week. You get what I'm saying? But give it 1 week. He gonna explain to you everything. If you really listen as a woman or as a man, they gonna tell you exactly what they are.
You gotta listen, because most people don't listen to their intuition. But a lot of
it ain't the intuition. Listen to that partner. I'm not saying the intuition. Hold on. I'm not saying that intuition. I'm saying listen to that man or woman. They gonna tell you exactly what they on immediately.
Yeah.
Like listen to that human. That human gonna talk and it's gonna tell you exactly what it want.
I mean,
you might be right.
You might be right. Yeah,
that's the truth. That human gonna tell you exactly what it want.
Not necessarily.
If it want to fuck, it's gonna tell you I'm trying to fuck. It's gonna tell you exactly that I'm trying to fuck. It's gonna do everything to you to make sure to show you that it's trying to fuck.
Snake bites in the ass, man.
I'm just saying, if it love you, it's gonna show you love. It's gonna give you the emotion that you want, that you chasing. But if it don't really care about you and it just want to make sure that you right, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's gonna do what it gotta do. It's gonna be it's you feel me? It's a chameleon. It's gonna blend in.
Yeah.
Most people are kind of chameleon.
You just said the key word though. It's a chameleon. It's gonna blend in. So you're not 9 times out of 10 you're not gonna see a fucking.
But it's
snake
always
coming,
a purpose.
Man. You know,
always a
you're
purpose.
not gonna see snake values or snake.
I feel like you gonna always know the purpose though. The purpose coming.
See that one, yeah.
9 times out of 10 you don't see the intentions coming in. It's intentions.
You don't.
This is somebody's thoughts.
Here's another good question, y'all. Why don't we try to court women? Like, why do we gotta be so in and out? I'm here. I'm gone. I feel like dipping in and out of traffic. Like, why we? As I mean, just it's not even gonna blame it on men. Why do we feel like I gotta dip in and out of traffic? Like, why is in a relationship corny and sleeping around is what's the new shit right now?
That's true.
Because I feel like women aren't complete. I'm gonna say it to I tell it to any girl
Tell me about it.
or anything. Like I said, it's like, what is the reason? Like when you dealing with a person, do you know that person? Do you know that individual? Are you really learning? Are you taking the time out to learn this individual? When you learn this individual, can you name 5 things that this individual can actually like? Actually know what he love, like, or she love, like, are you actually taking that time out to get to know that person? Because if you know that person, you would know where you lacking at to be able to get better. And you feel me? Like, I shouldn't have to explain that to you, because if you listening to me, I'm gonna tell you exactly what I want.
But being ignorant is not a bad thing, because a lot of people get into a lot of different things.
That is true.
You gotta remember, bro, sometimes they being introduced to hip hop, even though rap is all around them. They have never listened to hip hop. And is there a difference between rap and hip hop?
Yes.
Yeah, that's the difference between Soulja Boy and Talib Kweli.
But I think that's
or J. Cole and Lil Baby.
That's true.
That's different. It feels different. The music feels different.
What's true was this comment I just read, which was from Rob, which is from Lil Rob. He said because women play themselves like they coming off as groupies.
There you go. Talk to them.
And that's what women do. Listen, in this day and age, what we see is what they hear, right? So women nowadays are going off what they see, which is right, and what they hear, not off what they know. And what they see is what's being shown. Is what we talking about? You know, is it's the bullshit. Is what's being shown. You know, from a woman. Just being honest. You know, those old school values from a woman is not the same.
Because Big Mama ain't there no more.
Exactly.
Big Mama might be hanging out with her now.
Hey,
Big Mama 50.
Listen, your Thanksgiving's not even the same. Your Christmases are not even the same.
Your dinner not even the same.
Right at all. Right.
We don't sit at the same table.
I mean that.
And we all eat three different meals.
Yeah.
I promise you.
He had pizza. You had this earlier, and Mama cooked fish and shit.
Yeah.
And you know what? I learned that as a young man, that just, you know what I'm saying, dealing with stuff that you deal with, like you realize that certain people want what they want, and you want what they want, or they want what they need. Like, but at the end of the day, that's what's missing. Them Sunday dinners, like when grandma call in everybody, you feel me? You can, you know what I'm saying? That's what you need. You need to learn your kids that way. That's the only way you're gonna talk to them. You feel me? If I give my son his plate and he runs his room, then you feel me? What am I learning from his day to day?
Right.
You get what I'm saying? So when he's sad or when he's mad, how can I know that he's mad or upset?
Right.
Like, I can't relate to him because I don't even know him.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? But if I had that Sunday dinner with him and we eating some steak, we could talk. I can see the anger or the discussion in his face, and I can be like, "Young dog, talk to me."
Very
you
true.
get what I'm saying? Whether it hurt my heart, hurt my feelings, if he got something griped against me, I want to hear it so we can solve it right here on Sunday. So by Monday, guess what? You back on your square, because I need you to be the greatest person you can be.
Hey, cuz,
for real.
That's why I said. The dinner.
Grandma's twerking.
The dinner with the family. You know that dinner at night. That dinner that you had with your family, it really means something. You know, and people take that for granted. You know, you take your food, you go in your room, you know, you eat your food upstairs, you know, but you never know what your son going through.
Never.
You know, he right there. You know, he guess what he do? he was out drinking. He was out popping pills with his
mans and them behind the bleachers.
And you would never know that because your son not right there in your face at that moment. At him. You see what I'm saying? When he wake up in the morning, he a whole different boy. You see what I'm saying?
It's you not only know him to just be like, get your ass up and go to school.
But guess what? If y'all would have sat down and ate dinner, you'd have looked him directly in his face. And you know your kid. You know your kid.
You know him.
You can't tell him, boy, you're sleepy. I can tell you when you're sleepy, goddammit.
I can tell you when you're sleepy. I can tell you when you're upset.
Man, I can tell you when you're hungry.
There you go.
I've been dealing with you for all your life, so that's what's missing. Like I always tell people, like when you used to have Sunday dinner, like when your grandma used to call people in and be like, it's Sunday, bro. I need you here. You had to be there. Yeah, it was no talking. It was no involvement. But you know what mamas did? They was like, you know what? I don't want to go. So my kids ain't showing up. Mm-hmm. So now we got the right to tell grandma, I ain't coming. Mm-hmm. And grandma like, well, what you mean you ain't coming? I want my grandchildren here. Y'all need to be here. And then till grandma gone, and then everybody like, man, my grandma used to. Hey, shout out to my man Justin, man. Shout out to my man Jay, man. Jay Blizzy.
He just came with the fire comment, and our new thing now, if you come with a fire comment, it gets pinned to a new comment comes. He said, my wife makes us eat together at the table, no phones.
Damn.
He said he hated, but guess what he
God
did?
Damn.
He respect and honor that. What's up? Oh, man.
Hey, Uncle Rob, I ain't gonna lie to you. That's the best thing that could ever happen to you, bro. For real. Like, that's beautiful, my nigga. No phones, because guess what it do? It force y'all to talk. It force y'all to take your mind away from social media and building up that nonsense, man. It takes you to make you be like, what's going on with you? Oh, you play ball? How was the game today? I ain't make it, but tell me what you did today. I want to look you in your eyes and see you said, bro, I scored 2 touchdowns today. I scored 30 today. You get what I'm saying?
I didn't do
my
nothing,
daughter,
Daddy.
I sat on the bench. Can you help me?
When I put a little lotion on it.
You get what I'm saying? I play video games until it's time to go to bed. I mean, I don't know what you got going on.
This guy here. This guy here.
If you don't think that your son need to tell you that
he do though.
That pickle
he do.
That's a conversation that you want your son to have.
Okay, and I like that.
And
you
try to have it with your son.
Hey,
Daddy, this pickle do something when I. You know what I'm saying?
You be truthfully honest, like as black people,
between men.
You have to, as black people, we need to have those conversations.
You have to be able,
absolutely, because your sexuality. Listen, people banged
on
Dwayne Wade on what he did with his son.
No, that's bullshit.
That's bullshit.
I'll tell you.
Hold on, cuz. Let him rock.
Let me
rock. He on some bullshit. Let him rock.
That's
bullshit. Do you know how many kids that go through what he going through kill themselves?
No.
All right,
you understand? Listen, hold on.
I get you.
You have to say, this my son, this my nephew. If you ever, and don't, this ain't no on no sexuality. I'm not saying that you could or would. What could I do to you if you came to me and said, Daddy, I don't want to date girls?
Okay, now listen. No. I'm about to explain to you. So listen, let's talk about it. How old is Zion? Zion. I'm calling him by his male name, Zion. That's what his name is. Hold on, listen.
Okay.
First of all, you not even old enough to understand, bro.
Boy, you ain't never tasted no box.
You ain't never had no box.
People don't got it in their
Yes, you do, bro. So listen, now I'm gonna have this conversation that me and Poppy had. Now shout out to my dog Pop, because me and Pop had this conversation before anybody started talking. We just used to sit around and we used to talk about this. You get what I'm saying? We used to talk about this type of stuff. So listen. Me and Pop was like, bro, if that little boy can be gay, is that questioning that Dwayne Wade or somebody may have touched him? Because he's never had sex with a female. So how you know what that situation feel like? How you know that kid won't change in so many ways, like so many years? And you was willing to make him chop his joint off? You was ready to let him chop his joint off. Stop playing, bro.
You have to stop saying
exactly. Read that Djbigrob comment. Read that Justin comment, man.
Listen, you should be protecting him from.
That's real shit. You listen.
Say it again,
you
bro.
shouldn't be blowing this boy up. Listen what I'm saying. I'm gonna let you. I'm gonna let you rock. Just let me say this. Why I fought Dwayne Wade and why I kicked Dwayne Wade in the back of his ass is because, all right, if your son chose to. Whatever he chose, right? If he chose that, all right, that's what he choose, right?
Shout out J Blunt.
Why I fought Dwayne Wade is because you went on a fucking tour like you were a rapper.
You hear me?
And went on fucking radio station, TV show after TV show, and you broadcasted what was going on. See, what you did was...
Hey, shout out to the tequila.
See, shout out to the tequila. Shout out to the tequila. Most definitely. See, what you did was you motherfucking You advertised. That's what you did. You damn near you walked around with your ass out, basically. That's basically what I'm saying. You advertised for what was going on. You advertised for your son, basically.
Facts.
Instead of just accepting it,
Facts.
you basically said it was right.
Facts.
Not only did you do that, you painted your fingernails.
Facts.
You changed your hair color.
Facts.
You went to the extreme. You damn near should have been on.
And now my question to you, cuz, is that his reality or is that the little boy's reality?
Listen.
Because you got an older son. You got an older son in Zay that play ball. Like, so should I question him too? You get what I'm saying? Is he gay too?
Listen.
Because he grew up with Bonnie and them, and it's just ironic that their relationship ain't the same.
The thing is.
Oh, wait a minute. We just got a fire comment in. Big bro, I'm sorry.
Talk to him, Djbigrob.
Just came in and said, me and bro used to always have conversations about sex with D Marks.
Facts. I remember the first time my uncle Lil Rod, the one in the comment, he told me, bro, one day nephew, you gonna eat pussy. I remember we was sitting right in Detroit Authentics, and me and you, John, were at facts. We was like, nah, my nigga, you tripping. We ain't know. He was like, nigga, that shit tastes like baked chicken. You feel me? And niggas was like,
tastes like the side of your jaw.
You hear me? And niggas was like, you hear me? I remember this. Bro.
I got it from the OGs, baby.
I never forget this, bro.
Like
Shout out to your job, bro. I never forget this.
Let me see that. Hold on.
Tastes like the side of your jaw.
No, man.
I never forget this. Me and Chong looked at them like we was crazy.
Straight up.
I looked at them men like they was crazy, and it was just nothing but older real men telling us like real facts. Like, bro, one day you gonna eat pussy. One day you gonna go through this situation, bro. One day you go and them they actually told us what really ultimately happened. Like, it happens. You get what I'm saying? As you get older, you experience different things. One thing that you'll never be able to tell me to do is eat ass, though. You get what I'm saying? So fuck all you niggas that eat ass. I'm just being honest. Fuck y'all. Y'all fucked up the world today.
Shout out to the tequila,
Shout out to the tequila, because that nigga jumped all the way from the front of the box to the back seat of the box. That nigga is sitting in the tailpipe.
Hey, fuck that, my nigga. Y'all niggas eat ass out here. Y'all fucking up the world.
We didn't even think he was going to get the tailpipe.
I'm just saying they fucking up the world.
This is great talk, because when it comes to sexuality, and just hear me, y'all, you guys weren't born with an extra, wait a minute.
J Blow said I've been on that.
My nigga J Blow nasty.
No, he talking about the side of the jaw. He talking about the side of the jaw, man. Hey,
the one thing.
What I miss, gang? My boys in there talk about that eating ass thing, man.
The one thing that comes up when you dealing with a son or you dealing with a daughter is her sexuality and his sexuality, and you don't know what you didn't do. You know what you didn't do. Yeah. You don't know about somebody else and what they feel on the inside. You may not be a man who walk around with all the testosterone and you want to be a bully man. You might just be a calm. It's a lot of niggas with every kind of different personality. And you may be a calm personality. And then you know people who ain't gay, but they dress gay. You know what I'm saying?
Hell yeah.
What is that? That's just because I think where he went wrong at is he made his private business his public business.
Exactly.
Facts.
Whatever your son or daughter is, or you
that's
are.
just their life.
To me, when you a heavy ultra male, I'm about to show you how much I am. You got to walk around with your pecs out, and you got to walk around and over sexualize yourself in public, man or woman. You wrong. You dead wrong.
Literally.
Because what happens is people are going to be people, and I'm gonna tell you, it's a lot of your friends that go home, and when they want a finger in their butt, they ultra man.
Hey,
I used to be a girl who was on top, and she said a lot of people that she was with, it be niggas with Timbs on and drug dealing outfits on and all that, chains and all that, and be getting bazzed out at the hood.
Oh yeah.
Oh man.
They call them homo thugs.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, you gotta think our men went to prison and stayed in prison 10, 15,
They call them fruit salad.
You hear me?
I'm saying.
Fruit roll
so
up.
at the end of the
Shout
day,
out to the
this
hard man.
kid right here who don't know, because a lot of times kids confused. Or right now it's so popular to be.
Oh wow!
It is.
Bar arcade.
It is. They promoting.
At the end of the day, I don't care what you are
sexually. You trying dirty shit.
Sometimes it's just not. It's like that. That shit is not. It's not my business.
Right.
It's not.
It's not my business, and I don't care if you want to dress up as a lady. I don't care if you want to dress up as a man. I don't care about no stud. I don't care about no lid. I don't fit.
That's all I'm saying.
Nothing. It's whoever you want to be it.
That's all I'm saying.
Don't make that shit front page news. I don't, when you come home and be like that, like, yeah, I'm fucking only 3 and 4 niggas, and then or I'm coming home.
Shout out to my nigga Ace. What's the deal, big dog?
All I'm saying is, as a man, as you be, listen, you being a man, you having 2 sons, you have fucking, you got kids, bro.
Hall is in the building.
You got kids, you have men. You have young men that you are setting examples for.
Absolutely.
For you to paint your fucking fingernails, bro. Absolutely. For you to do all this gay shit, it's nothing masculine. Listen.
You gotta control the narrative because you can't say you doing that gay shit. He's supporting his son.
Man, listen to what I'm saying.
But you can't call.
You can support your son in other ways than not being masculine, man, within yourself. You're a man. You're still a man. What you gonna put on a dress because your son is
there you go.
Because your son is
I got a question.
A homosexual? You gonna put on a dress and be like, I support your son.
Let me say this.
No, the worst thing.
Tell that man how to raise his child.
Yes, you can.
Because what if the son would have killed himself? Would you be like, well, he deserved to die? You want them type of people?
All I'm saying is,
you can't say because that's not your child to govern, and you can't govern the situation. You would do it different, and that's cool. But you cannot tell that man.
Any man that's masculine would do it differently. Any man that's masculine would do it differently.
As masculine as I am, and your daddy was,
man.
You just told your daddy, "Hey, daddy, I feel."
Don't use me as an example for one. No. Don't use me as an example in this, bro. I'm secure with my shit. All right. Now look.
Shout out.
Another thing I'm saying is, there's no way possible as a man with your masculinity, you don't fucking get your fingernails painted, polished, none of that shit. All right, if you want to say
we got a dope ass comment, y'all.
I don't want to hear that shit. Listen, I can support my son in other ways. I don't have to put on a dress or a purse and high heels to support my son. I don't have to dress up in a fucking a drag queen manner to fucking support you, bro. I don't have to. You see what this man doing, bro?
No, listen.
Like, what the fuck is going on?
Hey,
listen,
you really
no, I'm being for real. That shit hurt my heart. That shit hurt my heart a little bit. For real, bro. I'm being serious.
No, listen.
No, you gotta
because listen. No, listen.
Look.
I got kids, bro. I got kids. That shit weak as fuck. I got a son out here. That shit weak as fuck, man.
No, listen. I got a son.
Yeah, I mean, it's steam and foam and shit coming from my shit.
I'm with you, kid.
Let your shoulders down.
Nah, man. That's lame shit, man. Anybody can listen. You don't be on the other. Listen. For you to be on the opposing side saying anything, you know, it don't hold up in court. You don't have a leg to stand on. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
Can you understand what I'm saying?
Shay, that's 100% right.
As a masculine, I mean, what the fuck are we, bro? Are we men or women?
No, listen. So like, how I feel about it. So listen. So how I feel about it is, I mean, at the end of the day, you right. Dwayne Wade get to support his son however he feel. You get what I'm saying? It's nothing wrong with supporting your son, but you don't have to change. No, listen. You don't have to change the person you are to support your son.
Exactly.
So now, in my opinion, I feel like this is your agenda pushed on this little boy.
Exactly.
It's not what he think. It's not about what he feel. It's what you kind of showing them. You get what I'm saying? This is something that you may have done, or somebody has done something to this little boy that make him go down that road. Because it don't make sense to me. Like, all of a sudden, he just wake up one day. First, you got an oldest son. Why is your oldest son not gay? Why he didn't come out and say, I like boys?
It's okay, King. Tap out. Let your shoulders look. He had to sit all the way back. Hit that.
Yeah. Shout out to them boys in this cut.
I'm just saying, man. At the end of the day, bro, Dwayne Wade, you can support your kid, but you don't have to do it. He didn't have to go to them gay parades. He didn't have to go take no dress, and he didn't have to paint his nails black. He didn't have to dye his hair pink or gold or blue. He didn't have to do none of that. To support your son, to support your child is just being there for him.
J-Blow said Prince gay too. I told y'all.
What I'm saying is,
I told y'all. Ain't no man parading his ass out there advertising no ass like that, man.
One pieces with motherfucking skate rings on it.
We can jump back on top. Terry Crews gay than the motherfucker.
Terry Crews
gay than the motherfucker. We can change topic, man. We can talk about soccer or something.
I think it's based off environment. I'm gonna say it's based off environment, Reese.
Listen,
and that's cool. You can say he feel what he felt to support his kid. But at the end of the day, hey, listen. And you can say what you feel to say he supported his kid, but at a point, I feel like you took it too far. So I mean,
bitches. That's right.
Prince,
man, listen.
Prince did have bitches. Prince did have bitches, but at the same time, Michael Jackson had bitches in. And look what they say about him. So I mean, at the end of the day, that nigga was a fairy, just like everybody was fairies.
Hey, listen.
Hey, niggas is fairies.
In the building.
So we gonna do that.
Cruz is married. That don't mean nothing.
That nigga's still a fairy.
This is why people are psyched out, right?
Talk to him.
Because you have a woman
that means something
that you ain't getting that pickle.
When this man clearly said he was getting pickle, bro.
Shout out to the 15.
He clearly said he got his pickle dickle grabbed, right?
He said the man grabbed him.
Didn't he say that?
And he said he could have beat him up, but he was petrified.
He tried. He didn't want to.
Tried.
Make this.
Yes, you keep. Hold on, I got the question. Hold on, one time, one fast. So Uncle Rob just said LeBron and Dwayne Wade best friends. Do you keep your kids away from the other? Like, yes, you do.
Man,
you keep Lil Bronny and you keep Bryce and them away from that man.
On fire right now.
You get what I'm saying? You keep them boys away from them because Bryce and Bronny, like, they don't need to deal with that, man. You don't even need if that's the way Dwayne Wade rocking and that ain't the way your kid. You got 2 sons and a daughter, bro. You can send your daughter over there. Obviously, they like to do the the little feminine shit. Your daughter is, but at the end of the day, bro, Brian is a different type of dad, my nigga. You get what I'm saying? He making sure his kids do the right thing instead of all this extra weird shit that Dwayne Wade got going on. And at the end of the day, Gabrielle said she eat a little ass, so she been eating Dwayne Wade's ass.
She been eating this man ass. Listen, PT said you're not born gay. All right. So how did this little boy get
taught behavior?
Listen, PT said you're not born gay.
You're taught behavior.
I wasn't born gay, buddy. I fucked with the best box.
Thank you. No.
Tell him, J Blow. Hey, shout out to my nigga J Blow. Say, a man grab your dick, you blow his shit out. Tell him again, J Blow.
Straight up, Blow. Somebody put some loves in that, man. Put some hearts on that man name, man.
Might be all that.
Stop playing, man.
You put in his comment.
Blow his shit out.
Stop playing.
You gotta do it.
Pin that comment, man.
Donovan, he said the kids are old enough.
Read some comments.
Tell him. Yeah, give us some comments.
Ain't right. Y'all all so mean with this, man. And I
it's
think
not, man. Y'all old enough to know what the fuck going on, bro. Stop playing with us like y'all don't know.
They coming through.
Hold on. Hey, Lomax the Gamer in here, man. Y'all make sure y'all go check out my cousin stream, man. Lomax the Gamer, bro.
Lomax the Gamer.
Give me some more comments. What else you got?
I'm gonna see if I get my read game on. Justin said, "Man, grab your stick."
You hear me? Tell him, Lomax, you blow his shit out. What the fuck? You gay if you don't.
Kimbo said, "Born gay is a touchy subject." It is. For me personally, it's the soul.
That's not true. It's nothing wrong with being. If you gay, you gay. Just don't. Don't hide it. You get what I'm saying? Everybody not mean to gay people.
It's the soul.
But don't try to hide it.
You don't know what you sleep with. The thing that I get to is that I'm saying to everybody here, you cannot speak in a broad sense because you don't know.
Bro,
you don't know. You don't know what that guy. You don't. As much as we call Poppy, whatever we call him, you don't know what his struggle is. You don't know if he may have been through molestation as a child. You don't know if he was born and the mom and them put flowers on him. Sometimes people forced a lot of life, and a lot of life, like, I know a lady who said that she had never fuck a dude because her daddy and uncle molested her so long.
Tell him again.
Hate that shit. So I mean, but I can't tell this lady her experience like you crazy, you stupid. You need to keep on getting pickled.
That's true, Lomax.
She's traumatized out here in life, and so what her experience is that what it is?
Listen. I see a comment.
Pin Lomax comment. You're not born gay. You're born pure. You're only taught. You only know what you're taught. That's true. That is true, and that is true. That is true. That is true. That is true. 1,000% true, bro. You only taught that. You feel me? That is stone to you. That is, as a kid, you only know to love thy mother and thy father. You only see 2 people. You get what I'm saying? But if your mama is actually doing something weird, you gonna see it as a kid. If your daddy doing something weird, you gonna see that shit as a kid, bro. You gonna deal with that. And you gonna see that shit growing up and be like, man, my daddy on some extra weird ass shit. Why this man always around? And then once you get to a certain age, you gonna be like, nah, my daddy a fucking fruitcake, bro.
Straight up.
Like, my daddy like, dude,
it's not
you that, is, bro. It's not gonna be hidden. It's not gonna be hidden.
But I'm saying it's kids that grow up.
No, you might not. You might not say that.
I'm not gonna say you gonna say, but you gonna tell in your mind. I'm saying, not you not gonna physically tell your daddy like, bro, you a fruitcake. But in your mind, you gonna be like, my daddy like guys, bro. That's what it is. Like,
it's a lot of kids that grow up and say, my daddy I got 2 fathers. I got 2 mothers. It's out here like that.
Right. And them kids are fucked up mentally because they don't know.
I'm not promoting it either way. All I'm saying is it's tough when you talking as a broad sense. When this is, you don't know. I don't know why you don't go down a certain street. You may say, man, I went down the street before and I got robbed. I'm not never fucking with that way no more. It's in your psyche. That fucking street I'm not fucking with. But everybody else, they so tough. I'm gonna go down that street anyway. Then they get robbed. Then what? Nigga, everybody is tough until they got to go to jail. And when people slam down that, when a judge slam down that gavel and tell you got to go do 40 years for some shit, you go in at 17 and you coming out when you motherfucking 50. What happened in them couple years?
You told.
You'd have been.
You turn gay as fuck.
Not only
gay as hell.
turn gay, but
They gay as fuck.
It fucks you up.
They gay.
People's experiences change and can deviate who they are, can dictate who they are. So it's tough out here, y'all. So let me read some more of these comments. Kawana Brooks, I know young men that came from normal houses, no weird stuff, and they are gay. Personally, I think they born.
What? Hell no.
Listen, Kawana, I ain't gonna lie.
Do not pin that woman shit.
No.
Do not pin that.
Hold on, she can get pinned. She can get pinned. Let me listen. No, you can't. Let me explain. Kawana, I don't agree with what you saying. Right? I don't agree with you saying. That's not a born behavior. That's not a born behavior. That is not a born behavior. All kids, all humans are born pure. You are taught that behavior. That behavior is taught to you as some type of family member, some type of situation. Somebody around you has been gay and told you that was acceptable.
Hey, listen. Hold on.
You listen.
Before we keep going, listen. All this shit is opinionated. Y'all know that, right?
All this shit is opinionated.
All this shit is opinionated.
We just here to just make
all our own opinion.
That's why we got y'all down.
However you feel, that's how you feel. All right, but let me tell you, goddamn it, you are wrong. You are absolutely wrong if you say you are born gay. Goddamn.
Taught over lesson.
How are you born? How are you born gay,
Max?
How?
So let me ask you. Let me.
You born to a gay family. You ain't born gay.
Right. Swivel this conversation. I love those shoes right there. I need the McDonald's.
I do too. I ain't gonna lie. I need the Mike
Daniels ones. Let me. Hey, y'all need y'all. We gonna.
What happened?
Yeah, I killed it, right? We resume. We still going. Yeah, we still going.
Okay.
Hey,
okay.
But
they hate it.
But the thing that I'm saying is that experiences dictate who you're gonna be, dictate where you're gonna be.
Very true.
But everybody's experience on the same situation. We were talking earlier about experiences that y'all had with me when y'all was younger.
Yeah,
that's a fact.
Yeah.
You may look at it and say, man, it was the best time ever. Yep. He may look at it and say, well, not that time. This other time was the best time ever.
That's a fact.
And we talked about going to the Jay-Z concert.
That's a fact.
Y'all was mad at me because y'all didn't get to go on stage.
Hey, you hear? You was fucking boogieing with.
Hey, you hear me? That nigga he rather boogie with Jay-Z than let his kids meet Jay-Z.
He left us in the fucking bleachers.
That's my fucking idol, man. That's my fucking idol.
Somebody may say, well, you know what? I was just happy because I got to go.
We had a good fucking time. I don't give a shit.
But at the end of the day, that was the last concert I ever been into in the Pontiac Silverdome.
Do you understand the differences between experiences?
Yeah.
The experience that you had.
You're right though.
Same shit happened.
That's a fact.
But you may look at it one way and he may look at it another way. No matter who right or wrong, you be like, no, I remember it this way.
Right.
So the thing you gotta always remember, life is only based on your experiences, your interpretation of the experience. High school may have been perfect for you. High school may have been terrible for him.
Yeah,
football may have been the best shit ever, and football may have been just a piece of what you did. It wasn't that important to you, and you did it to the point where, like, I mean, I'm good at it, but I don't want to do that.
I was just good at it. I just didn't give a no.
But in the reverse,
we ain't gonna get on that.
But in the reverse,
football was life.
That was life.
Football was life.
Still life.
Hey, that man still go. Shout out to my dog, Charles. He was the dog.
We ain't gonna do that.
He was a dog.
No, that's a whole nother topic.
High school dog.
But you understand what I'm saying?
Shout out to
about
Max, high school dog. Shout out to Lomax, high school dog.
They can also dictate who you.
Shout out to Dada, high school dog.
And you don't know. That's why sometimes they say it's 3 things you shouldn't talk about. You shouldn't talk about your sexual experience. You shouldn't talk about your hustle, and you shouldn't talk about your money.
Never.
I mean, you should love money and hustle.
And don't talk about your girl.
Don't talk about her.
Don't talk about your girl, man. Niggas
high school dog. Tell him, you hear me, Lo?
Be plotting, man. Make sure you got you a real.
Everything that came out the Bronx was high school dogs. You hear me? Shout out to my dog Dre, high school dog.
Y'all read PT last comment?
Yeah, I read it.
What she said?
She said Rod was a
legend. I love it.
She said Rod was a legend. I don't believe that, PT. I think the Merc's a legend, but all right. You know what I'm saying? We're going to let about that one, baby.
Where's my little brother at? Where's little Rod at? He on there? Because that little bro, you still there?
Yeah, man. Make sure y'all tap in. Shout out to the 8 that's in here rocking with us, man.
You see all these guys.
Hey, shout out to Lomax, man. High school dog, man.
Hey, we appreciate y'all, man. Most definitely, we appreciate y'all, man.
Shout out everybody,
to everybody who
listened,
man. Thank y'all for coming back in again and again and again with us, man. We was pinging around this boy. Remember, everything we share on the Young Homie Podcast. 1, we say dealing with creative clothing. No, I'm sorry.
Frathouseclothing.
2, hold on. Everything that you see from Djbigrob. This is only our opinions. We not here to change the world.
Hold up.
Donovan said he'll smoke you, man.
We gotta get this on the line.
Donovan said he'll smoke you, dog. You might have to race that nigga.
And you might have to get in the water with Donovan. You might have to get in the water with Donovan.
But I need y'all to understand this.
Y'all some experience.
You asking
get in
Michael
the
Jordan
water
to get in the water with
Michael Phelps.
Michael Phelps. We did that shit already.
Michael Phelps.
He like that. He like that. He like that.
My boy feel like he Michael Phelps.
I almost caught them niggas. I was on top of water, man. He ain't like that, man.
Hey, my man,
them niggas been swimming all their life, man. He ain't like that, man.
Anytime PT.
Hey, shout out to Don, man. Them boys like that, man.
Let me just say this one thing, and let me make something real clear to y'all.
Shout out to my baby.
Tell me who can beat me in this shoe game. Like, I'm talking about like a real, like a guy.
We was talking about swimming. We was talking about swimming.
I'm just saying,
see how he changed that over the shoes?
Major put your ass in the dirt.
You gotta listen. You gotta listen.
My nigga, Jumpman Bostic put you in the ground.
Major put your ass in the mud.
Jumpman Bostic about me.
Jumpman will put you in the dirt.
I gave him that hustle. I told him how important it was.
My nigga Harrison Neville will put you in the dirt.
I was the person that put this shit together. Who put this together?
No, hold on.
Jones will put you in the dirt.
Hold on. Talk to Donovan.
Hold on, let me say this.
Donovan is a puppy to me. It's like
talking
to a kid.
Hold on, let me say this.
I'm not about to get a nigga no power. It's like talking to a kid. I've been the GOAT.
All right, let me say this.
Shoot shit with the pool and you ain't got a chance.
I did it already.
He said that pool you ain't got a chance.
Hey, you gonna be humble. No, you gonna sit your ass down. No.
That nigga wasn't even born yet. I was doing that shit.
You gonna sit your ass down. You gonna be humble. Calm down. Listen.
No, this how humble I can be.
Hey, Lo, you a dog.
Listen, I want to say this one riddle. What has a little dick and hang upside down?
Man. Hey, PT, don't do that. Don't jump out here and say Rob the GOAT. Chill out.
Hey, and what has a big dick and hang up? Thank you for tuning into Young Only Podcast. I'm Djbigrob 3, and we all are tired.